What's going on, guys? Today is literally the last day of the giveaway, so this is kind of a sad day. Honestly, it's crazy. There are literally, at the time that you're watching this, less than 12 hours left until these two cars are going to be gone, and one of you guys are going to be taking them home. I don't even know how to feel, honestly. This is crazy. This is the first time that we've done a supercar giveaway. It's a super special giveaway to me, not only because you guys know about the whole story with the Camaro, obviously. It's just like, this car I've got more of an emotional attachment to than pretty much any of the other cars, and this thing has been my baby since day one. This has been, I don't even know, like, I've got so many memories riding around with Jess and Daniel, and like so many people that have ridden literally in this passenger seat, and so many things that have broken on this car, and I've fixed it, and so much, it's just like so many memories and so much learning and so much everything that was involved with this car, and I really like it a lot. And it's just sad that today is going to be going, but whatever, it's cool. I just wanted to say, whoever happens to win this car, please take care of it, because seriously, this thing has been through a lot. It means a lot to a lot of people, and a lot of people saw that this car had a few flaws and dings and dents and things like that here and there, and they were like, why didn't you fix it? And the reason why is truly because the character of this car exists only in the condition that it's in. There's no other Camaro that is truly like this, because it's had so much custom stuff done to it. It's I don't know. All of the dents, all of the scratches, the flaking paint, everything about this car truly rings home with where this channel started. And that's why I love this giveaway so much. This is like my favorite one that we've done so far. And not only that, you guys know about the whole Camaro thing, but the GTR. The GTR was my first ever supercar, essentially. It was the first car that I bought that ever since I was young. I have always told my mom, and I know I joke around about this a lot, but seriously, I have always told my mom that one day I was gonna buy a GTR, and the day that I bought this car, I'll never forget it. It's just something about having a goal that seems so far off at the time, and being able to actually buy the car and drive it home just felt unreal. And I want to provide you guys with that same experience, because I know a lot of you guys watching this right now, GTR is your dream car. And so that was the purpose of this giveaway, is to not only give back to those people who have supported us to get us to 1 million subscribers and give back a piece of the channel's heritage, but also to give you guys the same feeling with the GTR. And I also want to give another huge thanks to LSX. He's one of the guys that has, one of the pages at least, that has been posting about these cars and everything that we've pretty much done. I want to give a thanks to all of the pages outside of that who have promoted our giveaway this time around. It's just incredible to see how much support Don't Lose Sight has gotten. It's just amazing. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. We spent a lot of time on these cars. These cars are very close to perfect, and down to literally the last day, we have been modding this car. We even put these new taillights in, literally like just not long ago. They look amazing. Not only did we put new taillights in, but we put these new turn signals in the rear, and everything about this car just looks so freaking amazing. That is essentially it, guys. Less than 12 hours left to get entered in to win these two magnificent cars. They're both amazing in their own way, and I can't wait to see who wins. This is like the part where we really bite our nails. From the time that you guys see this video, it will probably be about 2 weeks before we find a winner. And the only reason why is our third-party sweepstakes company has to actually verify and do a lot of work on the back end. And once we do have an official winner, we will of course announce it, just like always. So I hope you guys are excited. Anyways, with that being said, shameless plug here. Go pre-save my new album. It's called Don't Lose Sight. It's our third album that we've dropped. The last one went to Billboard charts on 3 different charts. This time we're trying to make it even bigger. So go pre-save it. Link is down below. And now, this is the saddest part of this whole video. Oh, I'm gonna cry, I swear. This is the last intro with the Camaro. So, with that being said, guys, cue the last intro.
What you got there? Oh, I see.
You need me to sign for it or anything?
No, you good.
No? Cool deal. Thank you so much. Hey, look. This is convenient.
Oh, yes.
Just gonna go ahead and say, Corsa, I love you guys.
Today, it is time to work on the ZL1. We're doing the first mods to this car today, and we're gonna make some more power in this thing. I'm gonna show you guys how. First off, we got a few special boxes in here from Corsa, which I'm gonna unbox here in just a little bit, and we're gonna get it all installed.
But the goal of today's video is to get the car up on the dyno, find out what it makes completely stock with nothing done to it. Then after that, we're gonna do exhaust, a few other goodies, and also a tune, and then we're gonna see what it does afterwards. so quiet.
It is. Let's change that. Did you get...
Actually, I haven't even gotten a sound clip or anything of this exhaust. I didn't even think about that.
Shit, pull it forward and rev it some.
This is a stock comparison of what this exhaust sounds like. We're going to show you guys in a little bit how much better the Corsa exhaust sounds compared to the factory.
That's still not even bad.
It's not bad, it's just, I don't know, it doesn't carry enough.
It doesn't have that edge.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, it's stock.
It's stock.
I think the GT350 still has my favorite exhaust sound for a stock car.
Yeah, I would say that or the GT500, the new ones. They really nailed it with those.
Yeah. This car is literally like almost impossible to stall because of how heavy the clutch is and how much torque that these cars make.
Yeah.
It is like, you could literally almost, while it's idling, just dump the clutch and it'll just be like, oh, and start rolling. It's so weird. I think that's what it is. It's like at idle, it doesn't sound like, it doesn't have enough presence. It's just like, you can't even hardly hear it's running. The lift is literally louder than the car's exhaust. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
That's right, Travis. Yep, come on. Come on. A little bit. A little bit.
What was leaking oil on here? The truck?
Probably.
I think it has one little small leak. So how much power are you expecting? What do these make? 650 crank?
650 crank, 650 torque.
Ooh.
So it should be, honestly, Doug says 590. I was saying, I think I'm going to guess like 565, 570.
Well,
I'll
the
say
average-
580.
The average on these, depending on dynos, is generally between 580 to 595.
Yeah.
So I'm actually curious to see what this one puts down on our dyno.
You've already done an oil change on it too, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doug's slightly suspicious that our dyno may be reading a little bit low. So this one being a completely stock car, we should be able to at least get a better
578.
figure out.
That's my guess.
I'm going to guess 565, honestly.
565 is pretty good. Conservative.
I'll say 572.
I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. Look at that exhaust. Do you see where it flattens out? Right there, right underneath the diff?
Yeah, they all do that.
Oh, for clearance?
Well, I mean, I've seen them flatten out a little bit, but that is like
A lot.
a bottleneck.
Yeah, they be doing that.
Look on this side here.
On both sides? Oh my god.
Let me see.
Wow, that's a lot of flattening out. Is there any way that they do that for sound at all?
Pretty sure they do it for clearance.
I've seen it on a lot of
clearance.
aftermarket. I've seen it on the aftermarket exhaust too, but
It's clearance.
like that. Our Corsa stuff does not have a flat section in it, I don't believe.
less restriction.
Whoa, look at that beautiful LT4. Doug's about to roll it so we can get the car centered up on the dyno. And make sure that it's center. We're going to strap it down tighter and get started. About to see what this thing does. Bone stock, not a single thing done to it. I'm going to show you why these cars are pretty impressive to me. You can hear the blower.
yeah. Yeah.
That was literally like immediate torque.
Yeah. Why does it dip off like that? I don't know.
Like what?
Welcome to a blower life.
This one?
Yeah.
That?
Even the booster. Well, I guess
I don't know. I'm confused.
I might just not have it pulled in the right spot. I might have it on the vacuum side. It's fine.
So I made 541 to the wheel on our first run, but I think where we tagged into the boost line, I think that might not be the best spot because we're seeing boost drop off down to 1 pound of being.
Well, no, it's not seeing booster draw. It's tagged into the vacuum side probably.
Oh, that's
Something.
Oh,
I don't know.
We never had one of these cars on the dyno, so I think that's a vacuum side, not a boost side. We're gonna change it over and try and see.
I'm telling you, the dyno is fucking low. That's like 40 horsepower shy, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, well that makes me
Bar
happy
breaker.
because that means the fucking 350 made 1200. Everybody. You don't have to tell nobody that. Show them a dyno sheet for 690 and be like, 3,000 right now. I'll get you right now. Only makes 690.
Damn, I've never seen Dana
I
move that
also
fast.
was just about to say, I've never seen that man move that quick. Alright, so we've tacked into a different side of the hosing. We're gonna make sure that hopefully this is gonna read boost this time and give us a good reading, so we'll see. Well, there you go. 539 the first run, 540 the second run. I'm not going to say for sure, but I will say that I think our dyno is definitely reading a little low, which makes me a little happy, honestly, because we dynoed the other Camaro and it only made 550, which means it actually probably made about 600. And also the 350 we dynoed 1124. We were probably actually close to about 1200 wheels.
What do these cars normally dyno at?
These cars typically read at about 590 wheels, usually, roughly.
We can confirm it tomorrow too, because my car should read over 370. So
Daniel can make 300 horsepower to the wheel.
like 320
With a pro charge. Yeah. First run, 287. It's like, ouch. Literally like 1 horsepower difference between run to run. Well, there we go, guys. 2 baseline runs just to show you guys what this thing does. 540 to the wheel stock, definitely lower than most of these cars make, which is very indicative, like I said, that our dyno is reading a tad low. Not a huge problem. Again, the dyno is only a tool for tuning. We're going to use it for tuning, but reading the numbers that it makes is kind of cool. So at least we know now this is the only car that we can pretty much for sure figure out that the dyno has to be reading low. I can't imagine that this car being completely stock would make 50 horsepower less than all the other cars just for no reason. So my guess is that Doug is right. We actually previously dynoed his car as well, and his car was supposed to make, before the turbo kit, like 500 to the tire and only made like, what, 460?
It was 457.
457. But anyways, guys, we're gonna get this car unstrapped off the dyno, get it unloaded, get it up on the lift, and then we're gonna start pulling some exhaust off, and we'll make this thing hopefully make a little bit more power and sound a whole lot better.
go back, backward. All right. Yeah, you're good now. Ooh, so many cold starts. My favorite. Oh, damn, those new taillights look sick. Gotta get the cold start. Stock exhaust is out.
Alrighty guys, we've got our factory cat back off and on the ground. Now, next up, we've got our new exhaust. But the cool thing about this exhaust is that yes, it is an aftermarket exhaust, but Corsa did something really cool with these exhausts. They're actually valved exhausts, just like the factory exhaust is. So it is actually surprisingly similar to the factory exhaust, where there's a flap in here that opens and closes depending on how loud you want the car to be, and it works very, very well, honestly. So the cool thing about this is if you want the car to be just about as quiet as stock, you press a button. If you want it to be loud and, you know, exhausty, you just press another button. It's super cool. So this is something really that I've been super excited to see, and I've been waiting on these for a while because they've been so backed up, but I finally got these in, and I've been wanting to get some of these for the GT350 as well, because if you guys know, we're actually running the factory exhaust still in that car. So this is something that I'm definitely going to be looking into getting, hopefully at some point in the future, but for now, let's get this Corsa stuff put on. Also, as you guys of course probably expect, voila! Look how beautiful. We got some more black chrome exhaust tips, just like literally almost, well, not all of them anymore. Damn, I forgot. I don't hardly have anything with Corsa anymore. Yeah, well, that's about to be gone. The GTR is about to be gone. This isn't getting an exhaust back on it. Wow.
Why don't we just get some Corsa 4 inches and go quad tip out the hood?
This is kind of sad. I didn't even think about this. This is literally, as soon as the Camaro and the GTR get given away, I think the ZL1 is going to be the only car that I've got with Corsa
Until
exhaust
the 350
anymore.
exhaust comes in at some point.
Yeah, if they ever get it finished at this rate.
RIP.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel's car has it. But anyways, thank you so much to Corsa Performance. If you guys want to go check out their exhausts, they make fantastic exhausts. And I mean, I seriously have ran them on every car that I've had pretty much for years now, and they're fantastic. Another cool thing about the Corsa stuff is that you actually reuse all the factory electronics. So this valve motor, I guess the motor for the valve inside of here, we're actually going to take this off and reuse it on the Corsa muffler. So pretty cool. So just like that, pretty easy, honestly. That's really not bad at all. Pretty neat. Actually, let me take it off and show you guys how this thing works. It's kind of neat. This is a little electronic motor, and essentially it just spins this little tab counterclockwise or clockwise. And inside of here, if you notice, there is another piece that spins, and it's on a spring. So pretty simple to see how that works. Active exhausts, in my opinion, are like the coolest thing ever. All right. Muffler 1 down. Something else that's kind of cool about our new mufflers is that we're getting rid of this super obnoxious flattened out section. So we've got this giant massive piping all the way down to this point, and then for some reason it just constricts down to like an inch tall. Super, super small.
Such a weird design.
Yeah, they do it, I think, so whenever it squats. Me and Doug were talking about that. I think it's to clear the lower control arms, things like that. It just is a weird design. We just got the mufflers put in, and we're trying to see. This is a little bit different than any other Corsa stuff that we've done. The mufflers actually sit at a 45, which is pretty cool. So get it all set up. About to plug everything in, get tips put on, and then double check over everything and give it a start.
It's the exhaust install stance. Almost.
This is it.
Every video of an exhaust.
There's always somebody standing like this.
You said somebody, it's always you, bro.
Facts. I'm the shortest, so it's easiest for me to get like this.
Can this thing shove inwards anymore?
Yeah.
It looks like the left side is hanging a little lower than the right side. Am I tripping?
I mean, it is hanging lower, but I think it's not because of the muffler. I think it's actually how it's laid out, because this is actually a little bit longer than this one. I'm gonna actually run it through this little heat shield. Yeah, that's easily.
Yeah.
Don't you go doing that without no ACs. Nuh-uh. I really dig the individual tips on this one.
Me
With
too.
it still being a quad exhaust, it looks good.
If you don't know,
Now you know, brother.
this is gonna look pretty dang good.
Yep.
Just 2 tips on there. This is gonna look awesome.
They're not even matched.
Here to bother everyone. Hi.
Hello, sir.
Well, that sucks because you're not really a bother. Oh, wow. Oh boy.
Oh.
That sucks. Did you already mess it up?
No.
No. Stay
Why
with
do you
that.
ask that every time I do something? Did you already mess it up?
What if you say no?
You. I don't mess that much up. Anyways, we're getting ready to get this thing started up. I'm pulling off protective covering over our quad tips, and the car is super dirty. We'll take it down to Precision Car Care, get it cleaned up at some point. But for now, damn.
Can you even see the?
Actually though, you gotta come stand over here.
Hang on a sec, bro.
Can you see the Corsa logo?
Barely. That looks way better than the chrome tips that were on there.
Absolutely.
See, EPA, this is what we do it for. I know you guys think that we're just here to kill people, but really we just want our cars to look good from behind. Duh. Alrighty, everything is installed, looking amazing back there, and the car is finally coming down. And then after that, it's gonna be time to start this thing up and see what it sounds like. I didn't realize how much I disliked the stock exhaust, I guess.
Oh, I hated the stock exhaust.
That looks way better. Y'all ready for this?
Am I gonna lose my hearing?
I doubt it.
That's close. That's close. Close. Open it. Open it.
That's definitely close.
Hey, that's actually not that bad. That sounds quieter than the stock one did.
Yeah.
So it is smoking a little bit. not for anything bad though. It's brand new pipes, so it is still breaking in the pipes. But it's kind of cool though, because even at idle, you can hear that it's actually a little bit quieter. It's very tame at idle. Even whenever you start to get on it, whenever the valves are closed, it's really not bad. It sounds really good. That's why I love Corsa's technology. They put a lot of time and effort into making an exhaust system that has 0 drone. So it's pretty neat. Let me turn it open again. I just want to hear it.
Listen to the change.
Stupid loud.
That's pretty solid. I haven't been around any of these cars with a Corsa exhaust to hear what they sound like. At least with Mustangs, you hear them everywhere, but you never get to hear a ZL1 with Corsa. At least I don't. I told you guys when we first bought this car that we were going to try to make a 2.0 of the original Camaro, Jaeger, and we're definitely doing it. We're definitely on the path. This thing, funny enough, I think is almost going to be more obnoxious than that car is. Yeah, it definitely sounds louder. Hell yeah. So at this point, now that the exhaust is installed, we're probably going to take a drive around the block just to make sure that everything is good. At the end of this video, you guys are going to see, we're going to put it on the dyno and we'll see what it makes horsepower-wise and how much of a difference Corsa's stuff can make for your car.
That's definitely still louder. That is.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe at idle, but that's about it.
That bitch is really f***ing loud from behind. Holy shit. This is interesting.
I like it.
I do too. Let's close it. Wow. That is weird. I've had this car for so long now and I've gotten used to what the factory exhaust sounds like. Oh my god, dude.
That's a brutal downshift.
Corsa. Hell yeah. Wow. This is my favorite Corsa exhaust that I have heard yet. Which almost sounds sacrilegious being that I've done so much with Mustangs, but like, holy shit, this is intense. Good God, like I want to close the valve because it's obnoxious for around town, but damn. Wow. Holy shit. I have like a seriously new appreciation for this car. And I have never, I'm not going to say I've never felt that way about an exhaust, but I've done a lot of exhausts on a lot of cars and I love how much different it sounds, but it doesn't ever feel completely different driving and everything. This car is like not even the same at all. It's not even the same vehicle. Holy shit, dude. Oh, hell yeah, partner.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
It sounds so different than the other Camaro.
Yeah, I am definitely going to get in trouble with this car. You can feel it now.
Yeah.
It's crazy because even we're gonna let it idle up a little bit, but we're at about 3,500, 4,000 RPM. No drone inside the cab at all. Like literally we'll roll up the windows and I wonder if the camera can even pick up the sound of the exhaust. Yeah, you can, but barely. Really hardly any drone inside of here at all. God, it sounds so good though. Oh my god.
It's impressive.
Yeah, if this car had a cam like the other Camaro does, it would be just
Nasty.
I mean, like, you would not want to be around the car. It would be that just annoying and obnoxious. There's a dog out this window right here. I'm gonna try and, oh wait, I can keep it quiet for it. Yeah. I am a nice boy.
And it still sounds pretty good when it's closed.
It sounds really good. I'm impressed. Like, I am not even gonna lie. I am very impressed. Oh my god, dude. This is fucking sick. Oh my god, bro. Holy
I think those
shit.
downshifts are more brutal than the black car.
It really is. So this car has auto blip downshift, which it's rev matching essentially. You can click this paddle and it will automatically match the shifts for you. And it's just, dude, shut up, car. I cannot wait to hear what this is gonna sound like at Watt.
It's gonna be
Oh, dude,
obnoxious.
the dyno pulls are gonna suck. Oh my God, are they gonna suck? Yeah, the black car is 5 liters. This is 6.2. There's a lot of displacement to make a lot of noise. The next thing that you guys are gonna see from us is gonna be a few days from now, but we're gonna clap real quick and fast forward. So see you guys probably a week from now. Oh. Well, we're back and the Camaro is on the dyno ready to go.
With its new exhaust. Go ahead, start it up. Let's get a cold start. Kinda.
I think it's fucking loud.
Yeah, it's loud.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of loud. Alright guys, new Corsa exhaust. We're gonna see what this car will pick up with just an exhaust. So we got our exhaust installed, everything is done, and the crazy part is that we had plans to tune it, but this is not actually getting tuned yet. Don't worry about why.
Not a big deal. This is just exhaust. This is no tune, this is no anything, and we're gonna see what it does.
So Doug's got it spinning up on the dyno right now. We're gonna get it straight, tighten down all the straps. Then after that, we're gonna get ready and do a few runs, see what this thing does compared to its completely stock form. So how much does an exhaust alone truly make on a stock car? Well, let's find out.
Honestly, I think this may be the loudest car that we've had on the dyno yet. It is unreal. Whenever those valves are completely open, it is so loud. But whenever they're closed, it's actually quieter than stock, so it's weird.
Alright guys, now is your chance. Comment down below before the car makes a pull and let us know what you think this thing is going to make. How much horsepower is the car going to gain from an exhaust only? Comment down below, let us know.
That's almost as loud as the black car is.
Loud.
Yeah, it's surprisingly loud.
Holy crap.
And now begins the carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh yeah, hey Nick, ready to fall asleep at our desk?
That is not bad. Holy hell, that is not bad at all. And craziest part is that it's no tune, and the even crazier part is that we are 100% sure that our dyno is reading a good bit low. So that was probably about a 600 wheel horsepower pass right there. That's pretty saucy.
Did it make any more?
Yeah,
A lot more?
with no tune.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it made 540. It picked up like 25 horsepower,
25?
roughly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I don't remember exactly what it was the first time, but I think it picked up around 20 to 25.
Oh yeah, it was like 541 last time.
That's what Doug said too, so.
Wow.
That is pretty nuts though, actually. For exhaust and no tune, Corsa's got it figured out.
Awesome.
Look at the torque. Goo.
584.
584 wheel torque and 562. So we picked up around 20 horsepower, I think, if I remember right. But we picked up way more than 20 torque, if I remember. That's pretty crazy.
That's extremely impressive.
That was
Identical
literally
power.
almost exactly the same.
Yeah, talk about
562, 562, 584, 583. So that is like
539.
I don't think heat soak is an issue.
some right at,
541.
yeah, it was like 540, 541, something like that.
Yeah, so it picked up about 20, 22 horsepower.
Picked up real good power.
Actually,
And
I could probably pull it up.
again, still at 9.88 pounds of boost, so sub 10 pounds of boost. It's not bad.
That's probably close to almost 600.
Yeah, that true
For the
true power, because that dyno is probably
Yeah.
rating low. So
the loss. There you go.
540.
There you go.
oh yeah,
That's overlaid.
damn. So it picked up 22 horsepower And a lot of torque.
It picked up
Literally
power
almost
everywhere.
40 foot-pounds of torque. Wow, holy shit, that's pretty impressive. And again, the crazy part about that is that 22 horsepower and 40 foot-pounds of torque was legitimately without a tune. Pretty cool for bolting some parts on. Looks like we are ready to rip in that thing. That is pretty impressive though. Solid gains on horsepower and torque, honestly.
Yeah.
Corsa. Very nicely done for making a lot of power for one, but this is probably, we were talking about this a few days ago, this is probably the best Corsa exhaust that I have heard. I really truly do enjoy this exhaust a lot. It's cool because this is their first active exhaust that I've had, so being able to swap from the different modes and having it completely quiet to in a sport mode where it's a little loud but not too bad, to having the full-on track mode where it's loud. We'll just say that. It's nice. So thank you guys at Corsa a lot, and wow. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to see how much quicker it's gotten. Well, with that being said, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like on this video. Comment down below, did you expect this car to make this much off of just an exhaust with no tune? I don't think I did. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next video.
Who got the plug? Who got the aux cord? Table looking like a motherfucking chalkboard. All of a sudden, everybody starting to talk more. Bitch, I'm buzzing like that thing that's in your sock drawer. I might wake up in the morning with my jaw sore. She might wake up in the morning for the encore. Ooh.